Objection!
Dun-dun. What was Mr. Edgeworth talking about? Alright, I'm not gonna voice flashbacks. I don't care. Memory of murder. Blah, 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 blah. Phoenix Wright, stop flashbacking to something that happened 5 minutes ago. Do you really think Mr. Edgeworth killed? I don't believe it. Not Edgeworth. Some painful memory has been troubling him recently. But he'd never take someone's life. Never! Eek. Yo, dude! How's everyone doing? What do you think of my performance today, huh? Had him swooning in the aisles, dude. Huh, Maya? Huh? Swooning? Me? Oh yes. I do remember feeling faint. Right on, man. Tell me the truth. Me and you love at first sight, right? Right, Nick? Huh? Me? No, I don't love you. Maybe my heart skipped a beat or two. I think you can do better than that, man. Come on, I saved Edgeworth in there, dude. Edgy! You guys should be bowing before me. Yeah, bow before your hero, dude! What do you want? Larry, you really helped out in the trial today. You did! If you weren't there, Larry, I'm sure Mr. Edgeworth would have been found guilty. But seriously, Nick, that boat shop caretaker guy's pretty suspicious, man. Edgy ain't off the hook yet. Wait to spoil the mood, Larry. Yeah, I'm just a guy sitting in the audience, you know. Gotta feel the zen. From where I was sitting, Edgy seemed pretty edgy. I mean, can you really know he's telling the truth about that night? Nick? I don't know, but what I do know is, I'm going to believe in you two until the end. Us two? Edgeworth and... who? You mean me, right? Nah, he means me, man. Right, Nick? Yeah, you, Larry. Not me? But why you, Larry? Huh? Actually, yeah, why me, Nick? Enough with the silent treatment. Nick, why do you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? I mean, he's changed recently, true. When we first met him, he was kind of a jerk, don't you think? You didn't know him back then, back when he wanted to become a defense attorney. Wait, was that when you two were classmates? Yes, in grade school. They saved me, Miles, and Larry. They saved me and I'll never forget it. That's why I became a defense attorney, you know. What? Hey, Larry, what's he talking about? Huh? Sorry, I kinda forgot, man. Okay, Nick, out with it. I'm going to hear this story today, and that's final. Okay. It's kind of a long story, so hang in there. It was the very end of 3rd grade. I was on trial. A class trial. A class trial? You remember, Larry? Spring, end of 3rd grade? The moment that changed my life forever? A kid in our class got his lunch money stolen. Lunch money? Our school was really small. Every month, kids would bring in an envelope with money for lunch from home. I see. Anyway, this kid's envelope disappeared, with $38 still inside. What kind of lunch are they buying where $38 is left over for the day? Like, what kind of lunch is this? Oh yeah, now that you mention it, I do remember. I can see why you'd forget. You were out of school that day. Anyway, the envelope had been stolen during PE class. I was coming down with a cold, so I'd skipped PE that day. I was the only one not in class. So, they thought you did it? Yeah, the kids in class said I should be put on trial. Trial? So the next day, we held a classroom trial with me as the defendant. Wow, what? This is the culture that creates these kangaroo court trials we play as in the game. I didn't do it. Guilty, he did it. Guilty, it was you, thief. Give the money back. You're a meanie. No one play with him. Admit you did it. You can't hide the truth. Tell us the truth. We're not gonna play with you anymore. No borrowing my eraser. You shouldn't be allowed in a relay race or on the library committee. Give me back my 50 cents I loaned you. Hey, did you rub that back the other day? Now, Phoenix, you know you shouldn't steal people's money. It's not right. In the end, even the teacher thought I'd done it. Go over and apologize, Phoenix. I didn't know what was happening. I was so sad. I couldn't stop crying. What is his shirt? Everyone was staring at me like I'd done it. I tried to apologize. I went to where the boy whose money had been stolen was sitting. That's when it happened. He shouldn't have to apologize. The only thing that belongs in a trial is evidence. Anything else has no place. You should all be ashamed. Amateurs. Especially you, teacher, grown-up person, bullying this poor child. Miles. Objection. It wasn't you who stole my money, was it? No? Then you shouldn't apologize. Everyone's been shouting you did it, but no one has any proof. I'm using a more heroic Edgeworth voice on purpose. That is why, Your Honor. This boy is innocent. Miles, was your money that was stolen. Yeah, he did it. He's the one. We don't need proof. Make him say he's sorry. Make him suffer. Why don't you all... I don't know who's saying this. Why don't you all just shut up? Oh. This is always how it is, man. Everybody ganging up, dude, and picking on one person. He's a younger him is like Shaggy. Just think how he feels, Zoinks. He said he didn't do it, so like, he didn't do it. That was a horrible Shaggy. Oh, very well. You've spoiled my class bullying session. I will replace the money myself. This class trial is over. That's how it happened. After that, the three of us were the best of friends. Wow, I had no idea. Yeah, I had no idea either. I mean, I forgot. That's when I learned what it meant to be alone. Totally alone, without a friend in the world. You did a good thing, Larry. Yeah, well, I was just lucky I took the day off from school, man. If I'd been there, they would have thought I'd done it. So I took it kind of personally, see? Something smells, it's usually the butts. Anyway, Edgeworth and I talked about that class trial. That's when I heard his father was a defense attorney. I remember his eyes would shine when he talked about his father. I'm going to become a defense attorney, just like my father. A famous defense attorney. Then, a few months later, he suddenly transferred to another school. The DL6 incidents. Right. I'm not sure, but the transfer probably had to do with his father's death. That's so sad. Several years later, when I heard Edgeworth's name again, there was an article about him in the newspaper. The headline was something like, "Dark Suspicions of a Demon Attorney." Fabricating evidence, manipulating testimonies, covering up facts. The article said he'd do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. But why? What happened, man? That's not the Edgy I used to know. That's what I thought, too. Tried to get in touch with him, I don't know how many times. He never replied. I guess he didn't want to see his old friends. I couldn't just drop it, though. I wanted to meet him, to learn why he had become who he became. That's when I decided. Wait, you don't mean... That's why? That's why you became a defense attorney? You wanted to talk to someone? To meet Edgeworth? If I was a defense attorney, I knew he'd have to meet me whether he wanted to or not. In court. Edgeworth believed in me, and I believe in him. He's in pain, and no one's on his side. I'm the only one who knows the real Edgeworth. The only one who can help him. Whoa, Nick, far out. Is that why you helped me out for free? Yes. I helped you because I believed in you. Except I don't remember saying I'd do it for free. Oh, Nick! Nick! We have to save Mr. Edgeworth if it's the last thing we do, okay? Right. Very well, maybe. First, there's that rental boat shop caretaker. We need to find out who or what he is. I'd sell it for who? I guess I can clean out some of this evidence I no longer need. ... Okay, let's go. Evidence cleared out. We still have a crap ton. What shirt is he wearing? It's like a weird, oh, whatever. You look as grim as always. Oh, Mr. Edgeworth, I heard the story about the class trial. Class trial? What do you mean? You don't remember? No, I don't. Your lunch money was stolen, wasn't it? In 3rd grade? Lunch money? Oh, right. Yes, I seem to remember something like that. Nick, I think you're the only one who really remembers. Well, it probably only really mattered to me anyway. Mr. Edgeworth, didn't you know? That trial was the reason Nick became a defense attorney. Ridiculous! Gee, thanks, Edgeworth. That said, it does sound like the kind of thing you'd do. You haven't changed a bit, have you, Wright? So simple. To a fault, even. Well, maybe, yeah, but I think you changed too much, Edgeworth. Perhaps. Hey, Edgeworth, why did you become a prosecutor anyway? You used to look up to your dad. You said you wanted to be a defense attorney, right? I couldn't let myself deny reality like you. What do you mean? My father was taken from me, and you want me to defend criminals? I'm sorry, Wright. I'm not that good of a person. One suspect was apprehended in your father's murder, right? Yes, the man trapped in the elevator with my father. His name was Yanni Yogi. He had to be the shooter, any way you look at it. Yet, he was found innocent. A defense attorney got him off the hook. That would be Robert Hammond. On that day, 15 years ago, I swore to take the visage of a bat, for criminals are a superstitious, cowardly lots. The 3 of us were trapped in that elevator for 5 hours. When we were rescued, we all suffered oxygen deprivation. I had lost all memory of the murder. Lost your memory? Even now, I can't recall what happened. That was the crux of Yogi's attorney's argument in court. He claimed Yanni Yogi had been not of sound mind due to oxygen deprivation. Yogi was released due to a lack of evidence. Innocent. That's when I changed my mind. I started to hate defense attorneys. What's your relationship with Von Karma? He's my teacher and a man who deserves respect. I learned everything I know of courtroom techniques from him. So he's like my sister was to you, Nick. He is a perfectionist in all things. In court, in his personal life, he is obsessed with doing everything perfectly. Perfectly, huh? In all the cases he has taken on, none were unsolved. Not one suspect was declared innocent. Ever. But that's... I know. It's possible some of the suspects were indeed innocent. However, it is impossible for us to accurately determine that in every case. All Von Karma does is his job to find the suspect guilty. Perfectly. In any case, it's nigh well impossible to find a weakness in him. Should a weakness appear, he will do everything in his power to make it go away. Edgeworth, if what you're saying is true, you're headed for a guilty sentence tomorrow. He's right! Has no time to praise the enemy, Edgeworth. It's a strange situation in which I find myself, I'll admit. No kidding. Alright, we're done with Edgeworth. He's out again. When does he work anyway? Now, don't be harsh. Guess we'll have to come back later. Gumshoe's not back. Oh boy, Gumshoe, huh? He won't be coming back today, boy. Oh, really? He said there was some guy he had to arrest tomorrow. The boat shop caretaker. He shouted something about catching him if it's the last thing I do, pal. Good luck, Gumshoe. Nothing here. Hey, pal. Long time no see. Oh, Detective Gumshoe. Close one today, huh? Got so worked up, snapped my tie in half. Sorry about that. No problem, pal. Thanks to you, we now know who really did it. You mean the boat shop caretaker? Look, I'll make you a promise. I'll have that scoundrel in my custody by trial time tomorrow. Come what may. It's my duty to you as a police officer. Now I'm off to catch me a criminal. And then he literally just like sprints away. Detective Gumshoe Shorter is active today. Oh, one other thing. Ah! No one's going to the woods today. The woods? A lot of us camping? The woods are off limits to camping, and apparently the park ranger found out. He got pretty mad. No one can go in for a while. Miss Lotto's in a lot of trouble. Anyway, I'll be seeing you tomorrow. He just sprints away again. Huh? The steel eyesore is missing. Eyesore? Looks like the hot dog stand is closed too. I guess Larry's too busy worrying about Mr. Edgeworth to show up for work. The old caretaker got away. Yep. I never imagined he might be the real murderer. Ah, him! I'd know that clearing of the throat anywhere. Boy, I said, boy, hello! What might you be doing here, boy? Out for a walk, hmm? Ah, the days of my youth, boy. Like the scent of fresh lemon. You see? Mr. Grossberg, this is no time for idle reminiscing. Mr. Edward's trial ends tomorrow. That is true, girl, yes. From what I saw today's trial, Edgeworth should be fine, am I right, my boy? Well, I'm not so sure about that. Oh, what do you mean, boy? I say, what do you mean, boy? Well, I'm not sure. Well, if you find anything out, boy, come by my office at once. You hear me, boy? I say, boy, I may be able to offer you some assistance, boy. Thanks, bye. What do you think Mr. Grossberg was doing here? Who knows? Nobody's home. Hello, what? Hey, it's Polly! The way the order's gone, Polly. Hello, Squawk. I can't believe he'd run off and leave his poor parrot to fend for himself. Hello. Okay, whatever. Examine the parrots. Maybe I should take care of Polly Nick. Probably shouldn't just kidnap her. The police know about her anyway. I'm sure they'll do something. Well, okay. Sorry, Polly. He says I can't take you. Great, now the bird's going to hate me. It reminds me, Nick. Polly here knows the number to the safe, right? Yeah, that's right. Polly, what's the number? 1228, Squawk. Let's open it, Nick. Come on. I'm sure there isn't any money in there. Aw. But hey, it keeps it locked, right? So there must be something of value in there. I'm not so sure. Okay, Nick, let's see what's in. I guess there might be a clue or two. The only thing in here is a letter. A letter? Ah, boring. There's no name or signature on this thing. It's handwritten in very precise, clear letters. Did your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Edgeworth! Nick, why would Edgeworth's name be on here? How should I know? I'm gonna read the whole thing. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. It also says this is your last chance. Now is the time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. The rest of the letter goes on to describe the murder plot in detail. How to kill Robert Hammond, frame Edgeworth, pulling Edgeworth out to the lake, getting on the boat, firing twice. This is exactly what I figured out today in court. It's all here, in perfect detail. Why would you keep that? Why would you not burn that on your gas stove right over there, and then like scatter the ashes to the water? What do you think it means, Nick? I don't know. Looks like these are instructions for that caretaker. When he killed Robert Hammond and called out Edgeworth, he was following instructions. Who could have written that letter? And what does it mean to get revenge on Miles Edgeworth? Look, I don't know, okay? But one thing's for certain. This letter is an amazing clue. Alright, let's to go talk to Foghorn Leghorn. I wonder. Edgeworth, see this letter? This came out of the safe in the shack where that boat rental caretaker lives. I see. What? Revenge? On me? Who's the old guy anyway? I don't know. Could he be an innocent defendant you got declared guilty or something? Nice, Wright. But I don't remember that old man. Not at all. It's like, nice burn there, Wright. So who's following this letter then? Which means there was someone else behind it. Now's the time of your revenge book. 2 men. Meaning myself and Robert Hammond? It also says this is your last chance. Last chance? Wait, maybe talk about the statute of limitation on the DL6 incident! Wait, that old man! What is it? Do you know who he is? Yogi. Could he be Yogi Bear? Yogi Bear! Ah! Someone check the picnic baskets! The suspect in the DL6 incident, the one who was found innocent. Aha! New dialogue. Yanni Yogi was a court bailiff at the time. We just happened to be in that elevator together 15 years ago. Sip my drink here. The quake was incredibly strong. Before I knew it, everything was dark. We were there for so long, it felt like forever. The air thinned, and the darkness closed in on us in that little box. We became unsettled. Oh man. Help! I can't breathe! Quiet! I said quiet! You're not making this any easier. I want to get out! Help! Get us out! Don't shout! Use up more oxygen! I love the soundtrack for the Ace Attorney games, my god. That's all I remember. When I came to, I was in a hospital bed, staring up at the ceiling. In court, Yanni Yogi's mental condition was called into question. They claimed the oxygen deprivation and stress had caused temporary insanity. In the end, the claim passed the courts, and Yogi was found innocent. Huh, but isn't that strange? This letter tells him to get revenge on Edgeworth. Why would he want to take revenge on you? Right? Yeah? There's something that's been troubling me these last few days. I didn't know whether or not I should tell you. You mean the nightmare? Nightmare I've had, flashbacks, see, memory of a crime I committed. A crime you committed? Memory of a murder. Not gonna, put effort into flashbacks. I think the time has come to tell all. For the last 15 years, I've had the same dream almost every night. I wake up in a fearful sweat every time. What kind of dream? I dream when the old bag is there, tormenting me. It's a dream about my father's killing in the dark. Oh my god. We literally just saw this! Oh my god! Stop it! Oh, isn't it? I can't breathe. You're using up my air. What? Stop breathing my air! I'll stop you. Ah! Where are you? Stop breathing my air! No, father! He's attacking father! And I see the pistol lying by my feet. I don't know if it was evidence from that day in court, or the bailiffs. In a daze, I pick up the pistol. Get away! Get away from my father! Bang! Roar! And with that scream, I wake. It's a bone-chilling scream, a scream that has rung in my ears for the past 15 years. But, it's just a dream, right? That thought is the only thing that has kept me sane for the last 15 years. But what if I'm wrong? What if it's real? They say sometimes people shut out memories in self-defense. Maybe it was I who killed my father. What? If you think about it that way, this letter makes sense. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Think about it, Yogi was really innocent. That's why he wanted revenge against me. Wait, Edgeworth, you mean... It was me. I was the true criminal of DL6. I shot my father. This is bad. What are we going to do, Nick? What can we do? I don't know. I don't think there is anything we can do, like it or not. If there's someone else who knows a lot about the DL6 incident, maybe. There is, Nick. There is someone else who knows about DL6. Yep, I'm glad I went to frickin' Edgeworth first, instead of going straight to here. Mr. Grossberg. Ah, hello there, boy. What's wrong? You look troubled. No kidding, I can't believe you're nuts. I say, my girl, you just calm down, girl. Tell me what's happened, It's Mr. Edgeworth. He... Oh, thank God it didn't do a flashback to that. I would get so upset. You guys don't even know. I see. I say, so Edgeworth dreamt he shot his own father, huh? A dream. I wonder, I wonder. What? If that's the case, girl, why do you two look so troubled, Well... Also, boy, consider this. Yogi quite certainly holds a deep grudge against Miles Edgeworth. I say, boy, I do say, so deep he'd want to frame him for murder. This leads me to surmise Mr. Edgeworth's dream was not a dream, boy. It was real, as you imagined. Miles Edgeworth threw the pistol to save his father, my boy. The pistol fired, and the deed was done. No, I don't believe it. Yogi was suspected of murder, boy. His career as a bailiff was wrecked. Unless he sought revenge on Miles Edgeworth. This was his last chance, of course, with the statute of limitations so close. What do you know about Edgeworth's father? Boy, he was a defense attorney without peer. Sounds trite, but it's true, boy. You could call him an ace attorney. Well, he may have had one peer, now that I think about it. Your mentor, Mia Fey. You could say she was an ace attorney. My sister? Gregory Edgeworth was very disapproving of Mr. Von Karma's techniques, boy. That's no surprise. Von Karma is an extreme man, boy. Forged testimonies and evidence are nothing to him, boy. I say, boy, the result, he has a perfect win record in court. Beat him, Gregory Edgeworth tried to call attention to his methods. And? He lost. And died in despair, as it were. I see. When Gregory Edgeworth was killed, boy, the police called on a spirit medium. That was your mother, girl, Mr. Fay. I am Gregory Edgeworth. I have been killed. The one who shot me was the bailiff, Yanni Yogi. And Yogi was found innocent. It's when my mother left us. Everyone called her a fraud. That's right, girl. Everyone thought she was, you see. Yet, now that I think about it, seems the one who lied was Gregory Edgeworth's ghost. Gregory Edgeworth must have known who shot him. I don't believe it. So you're saying he falsified his testimony? That Edgeworth's dad lied to protect his son? It's only a possibility, boy, mind you, boy. But a possibility nonetheless. Great. Thanks. Maybe this? Oh, so this is a letter. Well, boy, it does seem Yogi was following the letter when he killed Hammond. But why kill Robert Hammond? Hammond was a skilled defense attorney. You might say he was an ace attorney. But he defended clients not for their sake, but for his own. His own sake? He never trusted his clients, that one. The only thing he trusted was his own ability, boy. But the other client found innocent. Why should it matter? Actually, my dear, it's quite different. He won that innocent verdict for no one but himself. Yogi was a free man, but socially he was ruined. Huh? You'll understand soon enough. Wait! What? This letter. I've seen this handwriting somewhere before. A long time ago, boy. Whose handwriting was this? have any idea who wrote this? Manfred von Karma! Could it be Manfred von Karma? Von Karma? Why would he have something to do with this? I'm not sure. Von Karma, Von Karma. Wait, you're right, my boy. I thought that would be the joke option. This is Von Karma's handwriting, I'm sure of it. I used to see it all the time on court reports. What? But that means that when told Mr. Yogi to kill was correct. Manfred von Karma himself. Boy, what does this mean then? Why would Von Karma want to frame Edgeworth? This incident took place 15 years ago tomorrow. Tomorrow, boy, we'll see the completion of not one, but 2 trials. All thanks to statute of limitations. However, I'm afraid the damage the DL6 incident has done will never be eased. Gregory Edgeworth. He was a gifted man. His death was truly a loss. I wonder what would have become of Von Karma were he alive. Boy, why are you showing me this parrot, boy? Why are you showing me the murder weapon, boy? Why are you showing me the bullet that killed him, boy? Ah, what a beautiful woman, boy. Truly sorry about what I did. Huh? Sorry about what? I think I'll stay out of this one. No doubt about it, boy. Von Karma's handwriting. Yogi was following Von Karma's instruction when he killed Hammond. Can I take this guy with me to, like, testify, then do, like, a handwriting Why not just fool Von Karma into writing something down, or just take his existing court documents, compare the handwriting with a handwriting expert, and then boom! Why can't I do that? Call Gumshoe up right now. He'll do it. Oh, this is all okay. I was hoping for... Alright, nothing new. Can I tell him it was Von Karma's handwriting? Is this Von Karma's handwriting? You're his students? Nope, nothing new here. Of course not. Of course I can't just ask him to look at the handwriting. Gumshoe's not here. One day left, Nick. Yeah, I know. No time to waste. Let's get going. Nothing here either. Great. I'll just present something to Edgeworth or to... Ah! If it truly was Von Karma who wrote this letter, boy, he would know the truth. He would know that Miles Edgeworth had accidentally killed his own father. He'll say as much tomorrow in court, I should think, boy. He'll press the point until the court finds Miles Edgeworth guilty, boy. I say, boy, he'll do it. But how could Von Karma know about his past? Even Edgeworth thought it was just a nightmare. I do not know, boy. I do know Von Karma was both persistent and a perfectionist. He may be seeking to satisfy a grudge against Gregory Edgeworth for hurting his son. What do you mean? It was 15 years ago, boy. Von Karma met Gregory Edgeworth in court. While Von Karma did win, he didn't make it through the trial unscarred, boy. What happened in the trial between Edgeworth's dad and Von Karma? Von Karma got the guilty verdict he wanted, boy. He won the trial. But I say Gregory Edgeworth accused Von Karma of faulty evidence. Though he lost the trial, Edgeworth's accusation stood. Faulty evidence? It was the only penalty Von Karma's ever received in his career as a prosecutor, boy. Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record. Wow. This has been quite a shock for Von Karma, girl. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see. Vacation? Yes, an unusual event for the man. That was the first and last vacation he's taken in his many years of prosecuting. Really? He doesn't take vacations? Like, go to the sea or to the mountains? He's never been to Europe? You have strange ideas about vacations, Maya. In any case, boy, that was the only time he took a vacation from work. I believe the penalty upset him quite a lot, boy. Odd. He wanted to keep a perfect record so badly. Why would he take such a long vacation? What do we do, Nick? Van Karma's going to bring up DL6, you can bet on it. What if Mr. Edgeworth pleads guilty to DL6? I won't let him. Yes, Mr. Wright, boy, I had to say this. Even accidental murder is murder, you know. We call that manslaughter. It's slightly different. I know that. I believe in Edgeworth's innocence. I can't believe he'd kill someone. But Nick, Mr. Edgeworth admits to himself. His father and himself like to protect him from beyond the grave. I don't care. I know he's not guilty. Mr. Wright, if you say so, I suppose I could go check again. The police files might hold something of interest. Mr. Grossberg, thank you. I can't promise anything, boy. In fact, I think chances of finding something are slim. I understand. Police materials, Nope, 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 nope. There's hardly anyone here. Everyone must be out looking for the old guy, Yogi. Nah, it's you, Boyle. I don't think Gumshoe will be coming back today. Staying out late looking for someone. Seems like Gumshoe was pounding the pavement for real. We wondered if he could check out the records room again. Well, now, boy, I can't have just anyone wandering around in there, but I guess Mr. Von Karma's in there now anyway. You can go in as long as he's there. Von Karma? Yes, he just arrived, actually. Von Karma's in the records room. Nick, let's hurry! Dusty as always. We were only here just yesterday. I'm sure they just haven't had time to clean. What's wrong, Nick? Nothing. Just noticing he's not here. Von Karma. Well. There are shelves stuffed with case files in the back of the room, too. Forgotten cases rotting away for eternity. Nick, a skill will be needed and get out of here. All this dust is getting to me. Here are files that collect the case reports. There's quite a large volume of reports here. Wow, these are all case reports? Yes, the graveyard of police cases. I guess my sister's case report is in here too, quietly gathering dust. Looks like there are files inside this glass case. The case is so dusty I can't see what's inside. Nick, it's locked. I must keep important case files in there. Oh, what else am I supposed to be scanning? Oh, there's more. Huh? One of the drawers here is open. Someone's been looking in it recently. The label says unsolved cases evidence. Unsolved cases? Nick, the file for DL6 it's empty. What? What are you doing in here? Ah! Von Karma! You! How do you know my name? Huh? Have we met? What are you saying? We see each other every day, don't we? We're the Miles Edgeworth defense team. Defense team? I beg your pardon, you see, I rarely remember defense attorneys. They're like bugs to me, needless things to be crushed. I can see how this guy was Edgeworth's mentor. I'm a defense attorney! Fool! You think I, a prosecutor, would give you a defense attorney information? Bah! Creep! Let's talk to him. Edgeworth! Mr. Edgeworth is your student, right? A romanticist who still can't shed that veneer of amateurism. Just like his father, always second-rate. Mr. Von Karma, you had an axe to grind with Mr. Gregory Edgeworth, didn't you? Me? A grudge against a mere defense attorney? Why? Because he dealt a blow to your otherwise perfect trial record. So you did. But what I don't get is, why'd you take his son under your wing afterwards? The son of your most bitter rival. That, my dear attorney, is none of your business. Tomorrow will be the last day of this trial. It's been a while since I've had a defense attorney last this long. Still, you will lose in the end. Miles Edgeworth will admit his own guilt. His guilt of 15 years ago, you mean? You're quite the researcher. If you've done your homework so well, then certainly you must understand. You know what Miles Edgeworth will tell the court tomorrow. Right. So Von Karma's going to bring up DL6 in court tomorrow. Okay, get ready, guys. Here we go. This bugs me so much. This is what you have to do. You have to do this. You literally, like, without showing the police, you show the guy who you suspect is the one behind all the murdering. Look at this proof that I've got. This was you, wasn't it? You instructed Yanni Yogi to commit murder. Yanni Yogi. How many years has it been since I've heard him called by that name? He's a fool. I told him to burn it after he read it. So you admit it? You wrote to Mr. Yogi this letter? Yes, my dear defense attorney. Thank you for taking the trouble to bring it to me. You've saved me from a lot of needless hassle. What? What is that thing? A stun gun. For self-defense. Usually. Just calm down, Axelon. Just calm down. Indeed. 600,000 volts will course through your body like a dog touching an electric fence. 600,000? Oh, don't worry. People don't die from it, usually. Now give me the letter. No! No! Whoa! Whoa! What are you? Nick, run! Ah! Maya! Out of my way! Ugh, he got us. The letter's gone, of course. And he took the DL6 evidence. All of it. Back to having no clues. Wait. Maya jumped first. Maya, is she okay? Maya! Maya, open your eyes. Maya! Slap her, Phoenix. The letter, did he take it? Huh? Oh, yeah. Are you okay? I couldn't stop him. I jumped as fast as I could, but one shot from that thing knocked me out cold. I'm useless. I'm no good as a lawyer or a medium. I can't even call my sister. Not even now when we need her the most. I wish I hadn't woken up at all. Maya! Grr. Has to be some way I can help her. Gotta do something about her self-confidence first. Maya, she's holding something. What is that? A bullet? DL6 incident evidence number 7 taken from the heart of Gregory Edgeworth. Remember, Von Karma was holding this when Maya jumped him. Prove it to you, Maya. You're most definitely not useless. I'll prove it to you in court tomorrow. Oh, the last court day for this case.